When I was studying in university for the third year, I was looking for opportunities to make money online. So just to have an income stream anywhere, anytime, that was my goal. And then I found a bunch of stuff, tried different things, and found out about this method of making money with sports betting. And previously I had played poker for a couple of years, so I did understand what is variance, what is expected value, so I decided to try it. Initially I deposited 2,000 euros for this project, and in the first month I made 1,800 euros of profits. So this was back in 2019, late 2019. I instantly knew that this is actually something that makes sense of doing for a long period of time. And so I kept going with this, and I kept betting, and I kept searching more information about this. And eventually I ended up making over 12,000 euros profits with taking advantage of bookmaker mistakes, both in value bets, which means that we benefit from a bookmaker making a pricing mistake, and also in arbitrages. And in arbitrages you cannot lose. It's a situation where we will win no matter what of the outcome. So after around 12,000 euros of profits, slowly I became limited from all possible betting sites. And this is bound to happen. You will start to get banned from the betting sites. It doesn't mean that a betting site bans you, that they keep your money and you don't get it back. No, that's not how it works. It just works in a way that they limit your stake. So in future you can only bet €1 stake. You used to bet with 40 euros or 50 euros. Now you can only bet with €1. That's what limitation is. So the only reason why a bookmaker would ever want to ban or limit their customer is that the customer has a winning strategy. There's no other explanation for this. If the customer had a losing strategy, the bookie would never ban them. They would want to keep them as long as ever possible. So the fact that sports bookmakers are limiting some customers means that those customers have a winning strategy. And that's what value betting is. That's what this whole channel is. That's what RebelBetting is taking advantage of those mistakes that the bookmakers make. So something to be learned from my journey is, now that I am pretty much limited in so many places, you really want to postpone this for as long as ever possible. We have made a video about how avoiding limitations. Basically, the teaching from my journey, what you can do differently, is not to be quite as greedy as I was in taking advantage of these pricing mistakes. So if there's a really low tier league, like let's say the Norwegian third division hockey game, if you place big bets on these games, it's very likely to raise red flags on the bookmakers, because there's not that much volume and it's pretty clear that you have an edge, or you know something they don't know when you're placing a bet on this. So what I would recommend is staying in the main leagues mainly. So we can prioritize this. Just try to act like you're a losing player. So in this way you won't get banned quite as soon. So it does make sense to place some losing bets from time to time, because you just want to act like you are a losing player, and it's just profitable in the long run to be perceived as one. So that's one of the moral of the story, that you really want to keep your accounts open as long as possible. So even though it is inevitable that at some point the bookies will start to limit us, we will make thousands and thousands of euros of profits before that. For example, for me it was 12,000. I know people who have made 27,000, and some people have made less, but it's pretty easy to get that money before we start to get limited. So if we have this opportunity, it really makes sense to take advantage of this opportunity. And then learning from my mistakes is don't be quite as greedy, prioritize the bigger leagues, try to be perceived as a loser. In this way we can do this for longer and we can make more money. So that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, to learn from my journey. And before you get limited from anywhere, it is quite easy money. So thank you.